Chapter 3. The Long Journey to Bethlehem. The road to Bethlehem was long and dusty. It wound through hills and valleys, across open fields and quiet villages. Stones pressed beneath tired feet, and the sun rose and fell each day as Mary and Joseph continued onward. Joseph walked beside the donkey, one steady step at a time. He held the reins carefully, guiding the animal gently so Mary would feel as comfortable as possible. Mary sat quietly, wrapped in warm cloth, her hand resting on her belly. Inside her, the child moved. The Saviour of the world was travelling on a dusty road. Days of walking and waiting. Each day brought new challenges. The sun could be hot and the nights were cold. Sometimes the wind whispered through dry grass, and sometimes it howled across open land. At night, Joseph searched for safe places to rest, small shelters, friendly homes, or quiet places beneath the stars. Mary was tired, yet peaceful. She trusted God with every step. When they rested, Joseph gathered firewood and made small meals. Mary drank water and whispered prayers. Together, they spoke softly about God's promises. They remembered the words of the angel. They remembered the hope. Quiet moments on the road. As they travelled, they met other families making their way to register for the census. Some walked in groups. Some led animals loaded with bags. Children asked questions, and elders shared stories. No one noticed Mary and Joseph. No one realized that the greatest story ever told was walking beside them. One evening, as the sky turned orange and pink, Joseph helped Mary down from the donkey. They sat together, watching the sun disappear behind distant hills. "God is with us," Joseph said gently. Mary nodded and smiled. "Yes," she replied softly. "He always is." Above them, the first stars appeared, shining quietly in the darkening sky. A city overflowing. At last, after many days, Bethlehem came into view. The city was small, but it was crowded. People filled the streets, calling out to one another, carrying bags, searching for places to stay. Doors opened and closed. Lamps glowed in windows. Voices echoed through narrow streets. Joseph led the donkey forward, hope and worry mixed in his heart. Mary needed rest. They knocked on door after door. Each time, the answer was the same. There is no room. The inns were full. Every bed was taken. Mary's steps slowed. Joseph's heart grew heavy. He did not know where they would go, but God had already prepared a place. A humble shelter. At last, a kind man noticed them. He saw Mary's tired face. He saw Joseph's concern. "I have no guest room," the man said gently, "but you may stay in my stable." It was not much, just a small shelter where animals rested. The air smelled of hay. A manger stood against the wall, filled with straw. Joseph thanked the man. He helped Mary inside, spreading clean cloth where she could sit and rest. It was quiet, simple, humble, and it was enough. The night grows still. That night, the air was calm. Animals shifted softly. Lantern light flickered against the walls. Outside, the town slept. Mary felt the time had come. Joseph stayed close, offering comfort and strength. He whispered prayers, trusting God with every breath. And in that humble place, beneath a starlit sky, something extraordinary happened. The birth of a king. Mary gave birth to her son. She wrapped him in soft clothes and held him close. His tiny fingers curled gently. His breathing was quiet and peaceful. The Son of God had entered the world. There were no trumpets, no royal guards, no golden throne. Just a mother's love, a father's faith, and a manger filled with straw. Mary placed the baby in the manger, cradled by hay. Joseph looked on in wonder. This child, small and helpless, was the hope of the world. Heaven rejoices. Above the stable, the sky seemed to shimmer. Stars shone brighter than ever before. Heaven rejoiced, though the world slept unaware. The long wait was over. The promise